All right, guys, welcome back to another Laundromat quarter collection video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It helps us reach more people. And when I reach more people, it motivates me to get my butt up in the middle of the night like this and come down and collect quarters and make more videos for you guys. You're in luck today. When we collect quarters, I'm gonna tell you guys the exact process of how I bought this laundromat, renovated it with all this brand new equipment, and how I run it right now with literally barely any money out of my own pocket. I know a lot of people say that, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how I do it today. Let's get some quarters. All right, let's start. You know what? What do you think, dryers? Nah, let's do washers today. Come on, let's start washers. Oh, you gotta come down here early in the morning, like in the middle of the night, because it's a laundromat, right? You don't wanna collect the money in front of people, right? And you don't wanna close the laundromat. I've tried to back in the past to like slide in here during the day when people aren't here. Best time to do it's in the morning, right? Early in the morning. All right. Oh yeah. Get some of these low ones. And then when we get over there to some of the full ones, I'm gonna show you how many quarters we're collecting. This collection is only 4 days. Okay, so we collected, let's say on a Monday morning, here it is a Friday morning, right? So we wanna get through the weekend. So this is a 4-day collection. We'll see how much money we made. All right, let's go around here. All right, so these are a $5 machine. Let's take a look and see how they do. Oh, there's nothing in that one. I think these two are off. This is the one that I want. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so how do you buy a laundromat with no money? Little to no money, okay? Well, first I gotta preface it that I didn't just come off the bench and buy a laundromat like straight up. I've been doing real estate investments and flipping houses, wholesaling houses. I own rental properties, things like that. I was in the Army and I started flipping houses, but I always liked cash businesses like laundromats or car washes. Talking to my lawyer, he's like, oh, you need a cash business. So we kind of kept our eyes open. And then one day we drove by this building, this location, and it was an old, I mean, nasty zombie mat, they call them, right? I'll put some pictures right here, one right here, right? I mean, no air conditioning, busted up equipment, people sleeping in here, holes in the walls. Look at this. Woo. That's for you haters on YouTube. That was about $38. So what did I do? I came in, I looked at it, and as a real estate investor, I have to look at it like, okay, do I like the, what's the building, right? The investment, the neighborhood, I have to buy the building, right? Well, what happened was I have a hard money lender, right? Somebody that lends me hard money to buy real estate. And he trusts me, right? And I built that trust through years and years of flipping houses and working hard. And so I went to him and I told him my idea and said, I want to buy this building and I'm gonna fix it up, put new laundromat equipment in there, make it really nice. And he gave me the money to buy the building. So let's talk the numbers. To buy this building as it was, 2,500 square feet, full of old junky equipment, no air conditioning, but solid concrete slab foundation, was $250,000. And that was right at the beginning of the pandemic, like February, March, April of 2020. And so he gave me 100% the $250,000 to buy the building. Okay, so now boom, you can buy the building. I pay him 12% interest only. So my payments were $2,500 a month. So what I was hoping is this little crappy laundromat with this old junky equipment, can it make me $2,500 a month just so I can break even? All right, this is how my mind works. Just so I can break even, can I make $2,500 to make my mortgage payment? If I can do that, we can figure everything else out, right? It's very similar to when you have a rental property, can the rent pay the mortgage, right? Can you cover, as we say? Okay, so now we got the building, right? We got the $250,000, that's 100% to buy it. Now, we didn't know what we didn't know, right? So what I did was I went to Dexter. This is the equipment. There was old Dexter laundry equipment in here. I go to Dexter and I reach out to them and I say, hey, I've got this old laundromat that's in really rough shape, but I want to fix it up. It's got your old equipment in there. And I'm looking for a quote on how much all new equipment to get installed would be. And this is the best part. This is the free chicken. This is what you want to listen to right here. They said, what's your lease on the building? I said, excuse me? What do you mean? They said, you know, your lease, how much do you pay on the building? I said, nothing. I own the building, right? Remember? We borrowed the $250,000 and we bought the building. Did we get these? Oh, these are good. Come here, tight on these. We already got them? We already got them? We didn't show how much quarters were in them? Oh, man. All right, so we got the $250,000 to buy the building. We got the $2,500 a month payments. So we're hoping that the zombie mat makes a couple bucks. We called Dexter. Ooh, good one. Called Dexter and they said, what's your lease? I said, I don't have a lease, I own the building. They said, in that case, you own the building. We will come out, tear out all the old equipment, install all brand new equipment, including change machines. We'll come train you on it. We'll finance it 100% to you, and there's no payments for the first 6 months while you get your laundromat up and going. Did you guys hear me? No payments, 100% financing. They do the install and teach me how to use it, the equipment. Now there's a catch to that. You got a big boy payment every month for a couple years until you get this equipment paid off. So that's why you see me down here in my PJs and my slides still collecting money, because it's tight for a little bit longer until we get this equipment paid off, but we're so close. We're so close. And then after that, it's just all cash flow, right? All right, so we still have one more. Did we get both of these? No, we didn't. You guys got me talking about the laundromat. Oh, goodness. All right, so we got the building financed. We got the equipment financed, but then we had to make the renovations, right? How do you paint and carpet this place, right? Uh-oh, somebody's clothes, they left them in here. Ooh, this one's rough. So another reason we come in here is people tear this up. Look at that, right? Now that's just part of business. We'll fix that. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna these are. But we had to renovate the building, okay? So what I do is I still have friends and family. And in fact, my hard money lender lent me a little bit more money so I could do the paint and carpet in this place. You know what I mean? To get it back real nice. We put 10 tons of air conditioning in here. 5 tons is running, 5 tons is always in the backup. So in the summertime in July, if my AC goes down, boom, we can switch over to a brand new one, right? No single points of failure, constant redundancy in this laundromat. In a minute, I'm gonna tell you exactly how we run this thing with Alexa. Woo! All right, that was good. All right, let's hit these dryers. All right, this is my speed run. How quick can I dump the quarters out all 3 of these machines? Ready? Oh, man. Woo! And that's how you make $100 in 10 seconds. All right, dryers. We got a couple dryers down. A lot of times the customers here or the cleaners, if something's broken or not working, they'll put a piece of tape over it for me. 2 reasons. That way we know that it's broken, and no more customers lose any more money. That's the worst part. All right, so we bought the place hard money, Dexter equipment, financed all the laundromat equipment, the install, the training, 100%. We borrowed a little bit more money to do the renovations. Once the renovations were complete, we opened. This laundromat makes approximately about $10,000 a month in 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s. Does about $120,000 gross a year, which for me is pretty good, but not good enough for me to come down here and run this place and work here. So I need to figure out, how do you automate a laundromat, right? And I found somebody on YouTube. Shout out to my boy, Hot Dogging with Dan. Dude, I've been watching you for 5 years. You just shouted me out not long ago on another video where I talked about Alexa running this thing. But absolutely, Alexa runs my laundromat, okay? Alexa routines. And we can do a whole video out there on that. Hot Dogging with Dan's got one of the best videos where he shows you exactly how to do it and the routines to set up. But we constantly have our lights, our music, our TVs, our door locks, our alarm systems, our announcements. It's all on Alexa, okay? And if you're interested in doing a whole video on exactly how I set it up, how I run it, how I automate it, how I do the routines, I think that'd be a good video to make. If you guys are interested in that, leave a comment below and just say, hey, make the Alexa video, and I'll show you guys. Let's see. Oh yeah. 4 days of dryers. Not always a ton of money. I know some laundromats that actually get free drying, right? We don't do that here because what I noticed, a lot of people wash their clothes at home and they bring them here to dry, you know? A dryer is a luxury. We charge 50 cents to start the dryer, okay? You get 50 cents launches the dryer, and I think you get 5 minutes with that. And then it's a 25 cents for each additional 5 or 7 minutes, something like that. We haven't raised our prices in 5 years. I did raise them one time. I raised the prices one time. I just went around like everything went up $1 on the washers and like 25 cents on the dryers. People revolted. They were pissed at me. And so I didn't want to lose business. I put the price back down. I got no shame in my game. And here's what I like, is like, I like to keep it clean and the price is the same. And I've noticed that I consistently make the same amount of money, right? When I try to get spicy and make the prices more, people are gonna go away. You actually make less money. I don't know, that's what I've seen with my laundromat. All right, let's get these quarters weighed up and let's see exactly how much money we got. All right, we're back in the deal dungeon to weigh the quarters. A lot of people are wondering, how do you count the money? How do you have to count all the quarters? Look, the quarters are like tokens, okay? They're like Chuck E. Cheese tokens. I'd like to have tokens with my face on them, but then they have no intrinsic value when they leave the store, right? At least with quarters, people can leave the store like tokens and use them in other places. I use a quarter scale, okay? This is a really nice scale that Clop is the name of it, a scale that you can actually weigh all different types of currency on, right? We select a quarter, then we zero out the bucket, we take it off. First thing we're gonna do is let's do the washing machine quarters. Oh. What do you got? Been a while. What do you got? 805. I'm going 767. Woo! It had an 8 and a 5. 853.75. So this little bucket of quarters right here that all y'all clown me on saying it's $2 on YouTube, this is $853.75. Little bucket. All right, $853.75. And we always write it down here and then we'll collect it in data and text it over to our girl so she can put it in there. But on Monday, it did $2,141.25. So it did $2,100 on Monday, and we'll see what it's gonna do today. All right. All right, now let's look at the dryers. Dryers are always a little bit less because it takes a lot less money. All right. What do you think? 425. I'm going 387. $355. All right, we got 355 even. All right, so Mr. Calculator Man, we're gonna go, say, we got 355 for dryers plus $853.75. So in 4 days, we did another $1,200. So what I like to look at is, okay, what's it gonna do a week, right? So if we let it go till Monday, it'd probably be at about $2,000 because today's Friday. So it's doing about $2,000 to $2,500 per week, which is about $10,000 a month, right? And all cash, ones, fives, tens, and 20s. Great operation. I mean, we really come down here once, twice a week. The super kingpin to the whole thing is your cleaning, okay? Finding reliable cleaners. I've had a cleaner here, Lori, thank you. Jesus, we found Lori. She is amazing. She's been cleaning this laundromat for 3 years, 7 days a week. I can count on one hand how many days she's had to miss. In 3 years, 7 days a week. So look around your camp. You got anybody on your team like that that's working like that? Most people don't. All right, now I'm gonna show you how much cash we pull out and exactly how we put these quarters back in and take the cash to the bank. So this is the back side of the deal dungeon, and you can see this is inside. You know how I love multiple points of redundancy, right? So each one of these is an actual change machine. So not only do I have two, but I have two inside of each. So I actually have 4 change machines, a left and right side for each machine, okay? And what we do is when we're getting the cash out, we'll come in and I'll reach in and I'll pull out one of the cash boxes, pop it to the side, and I take out the cash, right? Put the cash on top, box goes back in like this. All right, so let's get all that cash out, right? And each side, you gotta check each side. Some are more than others, right? I always put the cash out, and then look, I can pull this out like that, and get the cash out of this side. Cash out of this side. And then you can see which change machine they're using the most. So it's the right side of this one from out there. All right, now I pull these coin holders out, coin corrals, and see how much is in each one. This one's super full, so I'm gonna add more to this one than that one. Next, you gotta have your big muscles. Good. That one. All right, now we're gonna push them back in. I like to turn them off, turn them back on, just so you can hear them fire back up and see if there's any errors. Talk, talk, talk. All right. Close it up. Everything's good in that one. And then we take our cash that we got from our little run, we put it in a bank bag, we take it to the bank and we put it in there. Okay, so you see what we did? People come in, they put their money in the change machine, they get quarters. They use the quarters in our laundromat. We come through, we take the money out and put the quarters back in so the next guest can use them. It's pretty simple, guys. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you like it. Remember, you can buy a laundromat, right? And there's companies out there that will finance you the equipment, the renovations, everything. One of the most important things you can do is figure out how to buy a building. So if you're looking at how do I get a laundromat right now with no money out of my pocket and get it started, there's really 2 ways. Find one that's already in working order and you can sell or finance it from that person and fix it up and add value, make it better. Or you could focus on buying the building, right? If you're a real estate investor and you're looking to add to your portfolio, you can buy a building, and if you own the building, these laundromat equipment distributors will actually help you, really help you put brand new equipment in that building and get it started and running. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, subscribe and follow for more. We'll see you on the next video.